Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of January 17th. Make sure to like this video and subscribe for more tarot readings. I'll be doing a 5-card open cross reading, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with the Lapis Lazuli, the borderless Rider-Waite-Smith with the red jasper, and the universal Rider-Waite-Smith with obsidian. And we also have 4 oracle cards to choose from, 2 from the Prism Oracle, 2 from the Tau Oracle. So go ahead and pick which one resonates with you, 1 deck and 1 card, and feel free to pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. To jump directly to your reading, the timestamps are in the description below. Don't forget to check out your oracle card. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what the week has in store for you. So, Temperance, man, that card comes up a lot. King of Cups and the Tower at the bottom of your deck. Don't panic, group 1. Let me just arrange these. That should be properly framed. All right, so, okay, these 2 cards right away remind me, they bring to mind a notion of sudden conflict. This might be a residue from the last week, or this might be something coming up for you this week. I would say that don't panic. This might be time to dust off some old meditation practices or breathing techniques that you haven't used in a while. Should you ever feel, for lack of a better word, ambushed by this sudden thing. It might be also a perceived injustice or something that you find unfair, whether legitimately or not. When I just said perceived injustice, that might minimize it, because sometimes unfair things really do happen, you know? So what I would suggest for you, group 1, is to, again, stay calm, don't panic, and find a way to work whatever this unexpected tower moment is. And the bottom of the deck is more subtext, okay? So that this tower is here is less worrisome than if it was here, for instance, okay? So whatever tower energy this week has in store for you, to focus on, breathing and just finding the right perspective to integrate it into what needs to be done. I feel like I say this a lot, but then again, the Temperance card has been coming up a lot lately, and I basically don't read it that many different ways. I feel that I haven't paid enough attention to this 3 of Coins reversed here. That might be where this conflict is coming from within the team that you are working towards your goals with. So yeah, again, remember that you all want the same thing ultimately, even if you have someone in your team who, to be frank, isn't all that hot. That person wants the same thing that you do also, presumably. If they don't, because I've also worked on teams where that is also the case, that is a good opportunity to practice temperance and to find the, a way to mix these things in a way that seems impossible, but that you can make it happen. Yeah, that is all for you, group 1. If you want to watch these other readings, feel free to, or else you can also check the timestamps below for your oracle reading. And group 2. Oh yeah, I need to cut the deck. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Maybe we're flying a little too close to the sun here, but it might be worth it. Okay, with the Empress at the bottom of your deck, let me just make sure this is framed properly. This should do. So, wow, the only passive energy is at the bottom of your deck with the Empress, who I'm pretty sure is Earth. I really should remember to bring my cheat sheet for the elements of the Major Arcana, but I'm pretty sure the Empress is Earth or water. Anyway, this is all air and fire, which means it suggests to me a very active week, or at least a week where your willpower, your will to do something, to make something happen this week as quickly as you can, is like overflowing. I would say, it's the thing that I'm having trouble connecting right now are these three cards here. The Seven of Swords is a card of the Seven of Swords is a card of like, I call it the sneaking card. It's like trying to pull a fast one, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes you have an opportunity to go the extra mile where things initially look like you can't, and I don't see that as a bad thing to go for it, you know? Now, as far as this Ten of Wands reversed, this is the card that's giving me trouble right now, and it's at the center of your cross. So let me just take a moment here. I'm going to try to focus on this line here. What are these cards trying to tell me? Ooh, okay. I think the way this is coming together for me now is that you should give yourself permission to go for it, group 2. I would encourage boldness. It's like there's something that's weighing you down that is interfering with the absolute mastery that you're bringing into this week. I'm now that I'm saying this, I'm surprised that this King of Wands isn't reversed. But the Four of Swords reversed, every now and then, because if the thing with the Rider-Waite-Smith deck is that sometimes when you see a reverse card, to interpret the image as if it was working normally. Well, what would happen in this situation? The coffin would open, and whoever was in the coffin would just fall out. So I'm interpreting this as a come out of your shell. I think that there is something that you are holding back, and I would invite you to let go of it, because maybe it is a judgment on whether or not sneaking away with whatever you're trying to sneak away with is a good thing or a bad thing. I think that you're coming from a good place, and whatever energy you're bringing into this week, I would take it as an encouragement to make things happen. Maybe your concern is that this would be too fast, and maybe there would be some ethical dilemmas to that. I don't want to minimize those concerns, but what I'm getting from this right now is to come out of your shell and let go of whatever it is that that is preventing you from fully tapping into this King of Wands energy here. Wow, yeah, that is it for you. Group 2, if you want to skip to the your oracle card reading, the timestamps are in the description below. And let us move on. Thank you so much. Okay, group 3. Let me cut the deck for you. Let's see what this week brings for you. Another Justice Reverse. Group 2 had this too. Now, okay. The very similar energies to groups 2. I think it was group 2. I shuffle these cards very thoroughly, which is part of the reason why I do this off camera, because it would be long. So whenever cards are coming up a lot, especially with different decks, that might be significant of something. So, yeah, it was group 1, I believe, who had Justice reversed in their reading. So this isn't group 1. This is your reading. So. I think that. Ooh, I'm reading this differently. Okay, so whatever checkpoint that you're starting this week from group 3, I'm getting the feeling that you're afraid to screw it up from here, almost as if this whole, how can I say this? It's like you've made progress to this point, and it happened so quickly that you're kind of starting to have doubt. That's what I'm reading this Justice reversed card is, especially combined with the Fool reversed, which sometimes means like foolishness, like in the pejorative sense. But what I'm getting right now is a fear to take the next leap. Let me just make sure I'm taking this. Like this line is becoming clearer to me of, moving on from wherever you ended the last week from is bringing concerns that whatever the next step for you is might not be what is right. That is what this line is coming across to me as. So now I just want to decode this line here. So the King of Swords already very, ultimate knowledge. Yeah, the King of Swords, I just said ultimate knowledge, but there's also like kings are the fiery part of whatever element that they are of. So this is the fiery part of air. So it's as if the knowledge that you have coming into this week, you want to move forward with it. And you know what? I'm going to draw a clarification card. Okay. Okay. What I'm getting from the Hierophant reversed is that maybe maybe this concern that you have to take the next leap might be justified or might be more legitimate than I initially thought. So what I would say to you, Group 3, is that this next level of initiation that you're at, this might be a good time to go back to whoever, to seek out guidance from someone who can help you out of this fog. I think that whatever, because this king is upright, so it's not as if you mislearned anything coming into this week. So what I would say is maybe it is because, maybe it's that whatever you did bringing you into this week has made you feel as if you can do it all on your own, and you're running into a point where that is no longer the case, which is where all of these cards are coming up reversed, and especially with this Eight of Wands here. So what I would say to you, Group 3, is that even though you've made it this far, with the absolute mastery that you've been bringing to this, it's okay to ask for help, because maybe it would be foolish to take the leap on your own, and maybe the little doggy here who's keeping the full companion saying, "Hey, buddy, you sure you know what you're doing?" Maybe this would be a good time to heed this advice and seek guidance or counseling from someone. It could be a teammate also. I'm reading it as more because of the nature of the because of the nature of the Hierophant card. I tend to seek this counseling as coming from like a higher authority, like could be a mentor or a boss or a coach of some kind, but it could be a peer. Even your peers or colleagues have valuable things to contribute to any endeavor. So this might be a good time to reach out to these people and just, confirm your hunches. And I have a suspicion that a lot of your hunches are good. So, yeah, that would be the advice that I have for you moving forward with this week, group 3. Yep, excellent. So, all right, Oracle cards. So I did it like this. Boom, and there we go. How is it framed? Let me bring him down a little. Yeah, that works. Okay, so the first Tau Oracle is pushing upward, hexagram number 46. The keywords are steady progress, gaining confidence, accepting challenges, a promotion, receiving recognition. If you chose group 3, this might be the promotion. I kind of feel dumb for not having thought of this. So if, and this is coming to me naturally because I just did the reading for group 3. Maybe if you chose group 3 and card A, this might be, don't hesitate just because you got a promotion. Any new task has an onboarding process. Now, don't worry, I didn't forget about you other groups. So what I would say is, to, keep true, like whatever progress you've made is good. The mushroom, the mushroom is the mushroom is a fungus. Okay, this is what I was trying to reach for. So the mushroom is really part of the thing that mushrooms play is to take what was previously useless and make it useful again, like growing out of turning decay into new life. So I would say to you that slow and steady wins the race, and feel free to advance with confidence. It might not happen overnight. I mean, this is a fire symbol, not a lightning symbol. So yeah, steady progress. All right. Group B, we have strength. Okay, so there are two ways that I like to interpret this card. It is either this pillar is an invitation for you to rely on your inner strength, which you have earned and acquired, or also this might be a good time to be that pillar for other people, because wherever you are at coming into this week, Group B, you can be the pillar, or for yourself or for others. Yeah. Group C, we have opposition, hexagram number 38. The keywords are opposite viewpoints, personal differences, a communication gap, disharmony, misunderstandings, enragement. If you picked group 1 for your first reading and also this card, I would tell you that whatever inner conflict happened, like find a way to make peace, even if it means conceding a little more than you normally would. I wouldn't. I hear myself say that, and I'm also concerned with the issue of self-betrayal. I would encourage you, Group 1C, if you if whatever you're holding on to is really a principle, I would invite you to examine that and make sure, like, is it really that crucial to my sense of self or my principles that I hold on to this thing? That might be the crux of whatever conflict that is either coming up for you or that you're bringing into this week. Time, I struggle with it. Let me just see what I have for the other groups, though. For the other groups, I would say be empathetic with the others around you, because there might be a risk that when something sounds a certain way in your head, and then when you say it out loud, it sounds a lot different. In my personal experience, when that happens to me, things sound a lot meaner than I thought that they would. So what I would invite you to do, Group C, for any other reading, is to just be mindful of that, and there's a French saying, tourne ta langue 7 fois avant de parler. What that literally means is to turn your tongue around 7 times before you speak, and what that sentence means is to really weigh your words and think about it before communicating. So that's the warning I have for you, Group C. And Group D, we have passion. Oh my God. I love this card so much. It's difficult for me to think of a group that this applies to in particular. Listen, I'm taken a bit aback by this. All I have to say, Group D, is follow your passion. Just cut loose. I have a good feeling for you. No matter what reading you chose, if you chose card D as your oracle card, I have a good feeling for you. So, cut loose. I'm noticing. Well, there technically isn't an infinity sign here because of the way these lines cut off, but just enjoy this week. All right, Group D. I'm so excited by it. I'm at a bit of a loss for words, but yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If your reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments below. And with that, enjoy your week. I'll see you soon.